So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be finding capacity of the boat. In order to do that, there's 6 steps. We're going to fill the boat to the top with water, place the boat flat on the paper towel. We'll be using a syringe to draw the water from the full boat. We start with the plunger down and then we pull up. Otherwise it turns into a squirt gun. Then you transfer the water into a graduated cylinder. We place that flat on the desk as well with the paper towel. And then we're going to be checking the capacity of each boat at least twice. Perhaps discuss with your teacher why you'd want to do it that way. And then record the capacity, and then calculate the average in millimeters. So as you can see, we have our boats that have been cut to different measurements. This is our graduated cylinder, and then we have our syringe. So the first thing we're going to do is take the boat, fill it to the top with water, place it on the paper towel. We have our graduated cylinder flat. We're starting with our plunger down, and we will be pulling up. And as I pull up, technical difficulties. Now the drip. And we'll want to continue this until there is no longer any water in the boat. Hindsight, probably should have fixed my camera so that it was not mirrored. However, when you are reading the graduated cylinder, you want to go down to the eye level to read what the measurement is. So the capacity of this boat is 29 millimeters. But like I said, I will repeat that process. Okay, so what I have done is I have taken the capacity for each of these 3 boats so far. What is interesting about this boat is the capacity is going to exceed the graduated cylinder that's available to me. This graduated cylinder only goes up to 50 milliliters. The capacity of this boat is going to exceed that. What I will need to do is carefully make sure that I'm not going over 50, because at that point I would be guessing at the milliliters. So I will need to fill the graduated cylinder 50 millimeters and then add the rest to it and calculate what that measurement would be. So this is the largest capacity boat that we have. I'm turning it so that I can read the number. Okay. This camera setup, I realize, is quite primitive. However, what I've done is I have chosen to stop at 40 millimeters, so that way it worked out quite nice that it's at 40 milliliters. And then I will go ahead and then add the rest to it. So we are at 40 milliliters. Let the air bubbles settle a little bit. Currently at 38, and I have just a smidge left in the boat. Okay, what was I at before? 40, right? Isn't that quite lovely? Another 40. So what is the capacity of the largest boat? 80 milliliters. Okay, so for data collecting, the smallest capacity boat is 29 milliliters. The SS Taco, so I did give these names. The SS KJ, 29 milliliters. SS Taco, 37 milliliters. The SS Pizza, somebody was hungry, 42 milliliters. And then the SS Candy, which is the biggest, as it should be, 80 milliliters. So, you are